So in the bottom left, we've got our player from FXO. He's Crane, not ASD. And in the top right, he is from IM, taking the first game, Phoenix. I don't think we're going to see another Nexus first here on this map.
And why do you say that?
I say it because he's down one game. It's a really greedy build. And I think you're bringing the best you got right now. I think if you got an ace, you're pulling it out of your sleeve. This is IMFenix. You know, he's no slouch. This isn't like some random person who just signed up for the tournament who wants to give their shot, give their like fair share. You know, this dude's a pro. And yeah. If you're Crane, you want to win, man. You want to put Phoenix on your belt another notch. Right in there. Alright, maybe that's a little graphic, but never mind. We do see the gateway going down, so barracks, gateway, will it be a 1 barracks expand? Will it be a 1 gateway expand? See gas going down for the Protoss player. This feels very standard to me.
Yes.
I hate saying that word standard though, because anytime you watch a game that's not outside of like a live broadcasted tournament game, you got to think these guys are probably trying some strategies out, trying to play different play styles, see what's going to work for them, see what's not going to work for them. You know, $100 it's a good chunk of change, but it's probably not a make or break situation here. Most of these guys can probably make that in an hour of streaming.
Definitely.
But you know, let's see if there's any entertainment value too. You know,
definitely see what you're saying. You know, what's standard today? 2 weeks, who knows? 1 week, who knows?
Only the pros know. And we do see the command center going down. So we do have a 1 barracks expand coming out of the Terran player. And we see the gateway and cybernetics core on the way for the Protoss player. The thing about these probe scouts in PvT, you gotta always assume if you don't kill the probe, that little guy is gonna be running around the map somewhere. He's gotta be. I mean, and look, he's gonna come back in, he's gonna see the command center going down. Phoenix already has got one up on Crane here by putting down the engineering bay to block it. I love that tactic. It's becoming more and more common to see in games. And just any advantage you can get over the Protoss in terms of building up your economy, you gotta take it.
Because the Protoss, you know, really doesn't have that many options other than put down a quick Nexus if he sees your early command center.
That's the only option as far as I'm concerned. The way the game is shifting, you can't go for these 4-gate style builds. You can't go for these 3-gate pressures. I mean, you can, and in the lower leagues, you could probably pull it off. But look at Phoenix. He's already got a bunker down. By the time his orbital commands are already on the way, he's going to have 2 more bunkers coming. I would be shocked if he threw down even another bunker.
And 2 more barracks.
Oh yeah, 2 more barracks on the way. I'm sorry, I said bunkers. But yeah, he's getting his second gas. He's going to go straight into beast mode now. You're going to see beast mode out of Phoenix. That's what's on the way here. I mean, he can possibly run by that bunker and try to see what he can do, but you're risking your units. And
yeah, especially when Marines are coming out from the main anyway.
Yeah. But again, Crane is at a disadvantage here. He did see that second barracks was going down. But beyond that, he doesn't know that both gases were taken, which I guess is reasonable at this point. And you can see him dropping down the robo. I think he's going to probably want to get some more scouting information off. At least more than he did last game.
Especially after the Banshees came out last game.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to see Banshees out of Phoenix. It's tough to pull that trick off twice. You know, I do like the composition of Marines, tanks, and Banshees in some sort of 1-1-1 or 2-2-2 sort of push against Protoss. But
it's interesting. He is getting concussive shell with a total of 1 Marauder and only 1 Rax on Tech Lab. Is that just help against Blink Stalker, or Stalker all in, something like that?
Yeah, I don't think he's expecting Blink Stalker. I think what he's trying to do is Crane is being really aggressive with trying to poke these stalkers in and see what's going on here. With that concussive shell, it's 50 minerals, 50 gas. Not a huge investment at this point in the game. He's got the resources to spare for that. The benefits he gets from catching a stalker out on the map or catching a stalker poking in at his ramp and killing it for that 50-50 is definitely worth it. And it looks like he might be able to cut off this one stalker if he goes right for the ramp, but no. They're both going to get away. So the investment's not going to pay off, but I can definitely see what he was trying to do there with it.
Yeah, I understand. So Observer's going to see what's happening here, see the unit count.
Yeah, we see a factory's already gone down for FXOCrane in his main base. With third base now being dropped as well. And there goes the starport. It's got +1 in stim on the way. If you look at the side of the Protoss, he is not going to be deterred with his upgrades this game. He's dropping down a double forge.
It's definitely, you know, it's reasonable after seeing last game down 2-2 to 0-0. You know, he's got to be wary of his upgrades.
I think those upgrades really, that was, if not the reason he lost, one of the main reasons why he lost the game.
He just couldn't afford them after losing that Nexus so early.
No, and if we looked, he had a ton of units on the map. He was holding his own out there for a while. Most of his probes, he had a significant probe non-lead or deficit, I should say, which is why he was able to combat the Terran for a while there. But looking at this game, they're relatively even in the worker supply. 15 Marines and 2 Marauders to the 5 Sentries, 3 Stalkers, 3 Zealots, and 1 Immortal. So 1-1 on the way for the Protoss player. And yeah, we're not seeing any type of upper level tech such as Colossus or Templar being thrown down.
The double forge is really limiting the number of gateways and how he can tech, the speed at which he techs at least.
Yeah. He does get a scout off on this third, so I'm liking the fact that Crane is now scouting more of the map. He's getting his upgrades, and he's being more aggressive now than he was before. But I think FXOCrane might want to try to pick off a few units here.
He doesn't want to get trapped
does not want to get trapped.
Those Immortals.
But that was not the best engagement from the Protoss player there. He doesn't really have the Stalkers available to deal that damage trapping him down in there. And it was just kind of a waste of Zealots.
Yeah, but he's still making his presence on the map known. I would like to see some pressure coming up here. He's going to have 5 gateways finishing up. Bring him a total of 8 gates. He's going to have 1-1 finished. A good number of Immortals. He's got to push this third once he's complete. Yeah,
I'm liking the addition of the gateways. He's definitely going to need a lot more Stalkers, and as we see here, he's warping in some Stalkers.
Forward pylons are going down.
Warping in some Stalkers in the back of his base. So he must have seen this dropship that's on the way for FXOCrane here, and it looks like he's going to try to time this out with his next warp-in round, which should probably be coming up in just a moment here.
And this is going to be tough to hold. I mean, this is not a planetary. It's an orbital. FXOCrane was, felt confident in his position. And really not that many units from FXOCrane over here. It's got 4 medevacs, but look at the army coming in.
No,
third.
A lot of these tied up in the drop that's going down on the main, but as we can see, that's going to get cleaned up. And on the way here, we see Crane attacking the third. A lot of force fields going down.
So many sentries.
Yeah, a lot of sentries, and he's got 3 Immortals in here, with another one rallying up. Wow, the command center does go down. This is not a good position for FXOCrane with these force fields here. Those sentries are all in the front though, and they're all going to get taken out.
Yeah, that is rough. They should be in the back.
That hurts, but these Immortals are worth their weight in gold right now. That gold, shiny chrome on them right now. He's got another warp in coming in. Oh man, he's in some trouble. FXOCrane is in a lot of trouble right now. If we go back to the count, 3 Marines, or 3 Marauders, 6 Marines.
And he had salvaged his bunkers from earlier. 30 supply.
Dropping a bunch of mules down.
Got 4 Immortals now. I mean, this is tough here. SCVs are in the front, just waiting for the attack, but they don't even have anything to repair. What are they going to do? Buffer? This is tough.
They're not going to do a whole lot of buffering. The 14 Stalkers up from the 3 just a minute ago. Those warp-ins really doing what they need to do for Crane here. More sentries, more Zealots.
He can force field the natural the ramp. This is brutal.
Yeah, all he needed to do was take out the command center, but he realizes now, yeah, he can just win the game here. And we see the GG from FXOCrane.